Hey everyone! Today we are going to be getting real intimate with my spice box. We're going to talk top 5 essential spices that you need whenever you're cooking Indian food. So let's get into this. So you'll find in Ayurveda, your spice box very quickly becomes your medicine box. When it comes to spices, they have these incredible magical qualities to be able to protect you, almost like Under Armour or your guardian angel. All the different spices have this unique quality. Some will help you digest your food, others will help you build your immunity, and some will even help detox your body. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll understand so much more about the magical qualities of these spices. And so, when it comes to your cooking, you can really tune into your body and think, what spice does my body need today? Because every single day, the spice will be different and your body will be telling you something new. One thing you should know is when you end up cooking spices, they're best cooked in fats, oils, butters, whichever fat that you use to cook, because the therapeutic value of the spices are actually released once they're cooked in the fat. So then when it goes into your body digests it so much better and is able to absorb the nutrients from it. In a lot of Indian recipes and in the Indian culture, you'll see that they use the word tadka. Tadka basically means adding your oil to your pan, throwing the spices in and sauteing them. So for all 5 spices, I'm going to break it down for you into the different forms that you get in stores, to the flavor, the Ayurvedic medicinal benefits, and how you can use them best. Hell yeah! Cumin! Cumin comes in 3 main forms. There's the seeds, you also have it in powder form, usually roasted, and the third is one called black cumin, which is a darker seed and has a little bit of a nuttier caraway cum cumin flavor. Cumin has so many medicinal benefits, but according to Ayurveda, it's best used for digestion. And actually, cumin can be used in all body types for all seasons. Cumin has this pungent, nutty, earthy flavor. So when it comes to how you use cumin, the seeds are best used in your tadka when you're sprinkling them into your oil and sauteing them. And the powder is best used near the end of your curries when you're just about to serve, sprinkling it in and giving it a big stir. Coriander, just like cumin, you can get it in powder and seeds. Coriander actually has quite a unique flavor. It's peppery, citrusy, a little bit woody, and soapy. I used to have so many people coming around to my house telling me how much they really didn't like coriander, and to be honest, I judged them a little bit because I love coriander so much. But I later found out that apparently some people have a genetic trait that when they eat coriander, they get a soapy flavor. Coriander helps detox your body and it's a great cooling herb. It's also incredible for all body types. So even though you get coriander in its seed form, you usually use it in your cooking when it's a powder. So you do the same as cumin, where you just sprinkle it on top of your curries, mix it in, and you're ready to go. Fennel usually comes if you're cooking in seed form, or you can get it fresh too. Fennel is actually one of the sweeter tasting spices, so it tastes sweet and it almost has this licorice flavor. According to Ayurveda, fennel actually helps digest your food and stimulates your digestion. And actually, when you combine fennel with coriander and cumin, in Ayurveda it's known as the super digestive masala spice, which you can add into your curries or even into your sweet foods. So like I said, fennel is actually one of the sweeter spices, and so it can be used in curries, but also it's used in sweeter things. I sometimes put it into my milk at night. It gives such a lovely sweet aromatic feel to it, and it's super calming too. Another way I often use it is I grab some out of my bag when I'm out, pop them in my mouth, and they also can be used as a mouth freshener. Minty fresh. Just like with cumin seeds, it's best used sprinkled into oil and sauteed. Next up we have Hing, or asafoetida. So asafoetida you can actually find in either a rock form, which is its original form, almost like rock salt, or you can get it in the powder form. But just be careful, because a lot of the powders that you can find in stores often have so many additives or wheat flour or rice starch added into them to bulk them up. So if you really want to find a good one, try and look for one that says 100% asafoetida or Hing. So when it comes to the taste of Hing, it's often used as a replacement for onion and garlic. And so you can imagine it's got quite a pungent smell. So let's just say if I put my asafoetida into a box and then put it into another box and then another box after that, you can still probably smell it outside of my door. But the reason it's often used in Vedic or yogic cooking is because it doesn't have the inflammatory properties that onion and garlic do. Hing is actually a warming spice, and in India they often use Hing powder around a baby's stomach to help with any discomfort or bloating in the stomach after eating. And so it's added into a lot of curries or Indian dishes because it really helps break down a lot of the food in your stomach to avoid any gas or bloating. So like I said before, Hing is very, very strong, especially in its pure form. And so you just need a little bit. I usually use about 1/8 of a teaspoon in a curry for 4 to 6 people. And so I usually sprinkle it into my oil and saute it with the rest of the spices. So turmeric is usually grown like this, and then it's dried and ground up into powder like this. Now usually this is used in curries. They sprinkle it into the curry when they're heating it and cooking. But I often love using this grated, and it has so much more of a stronger flavor and actually probably holds a lot more medicinal benefit in this little thing. So turmeric has a earthy, a little bit bitter, almost gingery taste, but it's a little bit sweeter. So when it comes to its uses in an Indian household especially, what is turmeric not used for? If you have a cold, turmeric in hot water. If you get a cut, turmeric paste slapped right onto the cut. If you fancy a nice glowy complexion, add a bit of turmeric into your avocado, slap it onto your face. It's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, anti-everything properties. Pretty much makes it a go-to for everything. So you can use the powder in curries, you can use the root grated into your smoothies or your juices, you can make a face mask from it too. And just remember that turmeric is actually best absorbed when it's combined with black pepper. So whenever you're using it in your food, make sure you sprinkle a little bit of black pepper in there too. Thank you all so much for watching my 5 essential spices. I wanted to share this with you too. This is my spice box. I feel like for generations my family have been using this. And it's such a nifty little thing to carry all your essential spices in. You can get it on Amazon, but you can also get it in every Indian store. And it's definitely one to invest in for your Indian kitchen. Sending you so much love and gratitude, and I hope you have an incredible week. If you like this video or didn't like it at all, subscribe anyway and comment some more.